Hello, welcome to my Pilates workout. My name is Tally. Today we're going to focus our Pilates workout on pre and postnatal, so women that are pregnant or after birth. So you're welcome to join me, anyone, but this is specifically for women who are pregnant and 6 weeks after giving birth. The reason for that is we're going to focus a lot of opening our pelvis floor, our hip flexors, strengthening our pelvic floor as well, a little about mobility. We're going to lay down as well, but not too much, not focus too much on our abs. But we're going to work all our body. So everyone is welcome to join, and I'm hoping you will like it. For this exercise, we can use a ball, a mini ball if you have one. If not, you can use a pillow as well. It's not necessary, but for some of the exercise, we can use it to give us a little bit of a feedback and a little bit of a challenge, but also to lay down and rest on a pillow if you want to. Okay, so let's get started. Let me just put this aside. Good. I also want to say that during the exercise, just listen to your body. So if you need to take a rest, then take a rest, skip exercise, or just stop exercising for a few seconds. If you need to take an extra breath, then do so. You can inhale, exhale throughout the exercise as I will guide you. So really listen to your body. Be aware of how does it feel, if it feels good or not. So don't overdo it. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start sitting down, crossing your leg, however is comfortable for you. I know for some women that are pregnant, it's better to sit on a pillow, so you can do that too. And let's inhale through the nose, lift our arms up, and breathe out through the mouth and lower the hands down. We always in Pilates inhale through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And in just this exercise, just warm up. When you breathe out, I want you to start thinking about lifting those pelvic floor, like you want to lift up your inner organs from here and bring the tummy down. So inhale up again and breathe out down. And although we're breathing out, I want you to crunch down. So keep sitting tall, long spine. And just one more inhale, lift, stretch those arms and breathe out. Down. Good. Let's take it to a side bend. So bring one hand over the head as you lower the other one down. And try to bring the shoulders down away from your ear. And think about up and over, stretch. Keep the elbow straight. And as you breathe out, slowly lift up. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, stretch. Try to keep both sitting bones down. And as you breathe out, lift. Let's do it again from side to side. So press against the floor. So don't lift that buttocks up. Keep it down. Breathe out, tummy in, and other side. And feel the stretch on your side. And as you breathe out, slowly lift up, relaxing the shoulders. Place your hands on your knees, and let's do some circles with our upper body. Breathe in and out. We're still warming up. Inhale, exhale. So just relaxing the upper body, starting to relaxing our hips as well. If your knees coming up, that's fine. One more time to this direction. And let's switch sides, so circle to the other side. Tummy in as you breathe out. Inhale forward, breathe out backwards. Good, so don't forget to breathe throughout the movement. Don't stop and breathe. Try to incorporate within the movement. Last one. And slowly come back to the center. And let's circle our shoulders. Inhale, exhale, relax it. So after giving birth, if you're nursing, you have a lot of tension on your shoulders and shoulder blades. So it's really important to take some time during the day to relax those muscles. So shoulder circles are great for that. Last one. Let's do it from the back to the front. Breathe in and out. But also when you're pregnant and even if you're not, that's a great warm up. We're sitting down all day, crunching down towards our laptop. So we need to move the muscles as well, not to get too stiff. Last one. And relax it here. Good. Let's bring one ear to one shoulder, but level your shoulders so both shoulders the same height. And it's a gentle stretch for your neck. You can place your hands down. Breathe out, lift, and other side. Inhale, stretch. Breathe out. And let's bring our chin to the chest, bring our head down, tummy in. Exhale. And inhale, let's look up, open the chest, shoulders down. And as we breathe out, chin to chest. And last one, inhale, look up. And slowly come back to the center. Good. We're going to start on one knee and 1 foot to the front. We're going to start working a little bit on our opening our hips and pelvic floor. This is great specifically if you're pregnant and getting ready for birth, to open and release this area a little bit more than usual. So you can place your hands on your waist, one leg to the front. Make sure the knee does not pass your toes. So your knee is just above your ankle here. And the other leg is bent as well. We're starting up straight. Try to bring the pelvis facing to the front like a square. Inhale. And as you breathe out, start bending forward. And inhale back to starting point. And again. And up. You can also place your hands here and open the leg out and stretch as well. So whatever feels comfortable, depending on your stage of the pregnancy. If you have a big tummy at this stage and you want to use your hands for the balance, you can do so. If you're just the beginning of your pregnancy, you might find it better here. And if you need anything to support your knee, you can do so too. Breathe in and breathe out. So feel how your hip flexors are slightly stretching. And maybe at the beginning you'll feel a bit more stiff, but slowly as you practice this and you warm up, this area will warm and relax a bit more. Last one. Good, and let's take it now to the back. So we're going to stretch our hamstring, lift the foot up, lift the toe, flex the leg, and try to sit down with our buttocks to the heel. Again, keeping our pelvis facing forward. If you cannot reach the floor, you can place your hands above your knee and just stretch it here. Keep your back straight, chin up. Inhale and exhale. Try to relax a bit more as you exhale. One more inhale and a longer exhale. Try to reach down. And let's slowly, slowly lift up and switch legs. I'm just going to turn to this side. So now the other leg is to the front. Again, mind the knee just above your ankle. The other leg is bent and our pelvis is facing forward. We're going to stretch, just shifting away to the front and back to starting point. Keeping our back straight, chin up, look to the front. Keep your tummy in. Try not to arch the back. In pregnancy, our tummy kind of takes the weight forward, so we really want to draw the tailbone in and draw the pelvis in as well to keep the back straight. Breathe out. So make sure you're not arching your back. Or you can also place your hands down and do this if you want to. Okay, as long as you would feel the stretch here. Breathe in and out. And just 3 more. Inhale and exhale as you lift. Breathe out. And last one. And now let's take it to the back. Shift the weight. Try to bring your buttocks down towards your heel as you lift the foot up. Place your hands wherever is convenient. Chin up. Try to keep the back straight and just feel the stretch behind your leg and your hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Try to bend down. Again, as much as your tummy allows you to. Inhale and exhale. Just feeling the stretch. Good, and let's slowly, slowly from here move on to all 4. At this point, if you want, you can place one ball between your legs or a pillow, okay? So whatever you have available for you. Or if you don't have a pillow as well, you can just do it without. Place your hands down, palms just below your shoulders and knees below your hips. If you need to adjust yourself. And we're going to start with a cat-cow. So take a deep inhale to prepare. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine like you're pressing against the floor. Widen that back, spread your shoulder blades apart and bring your head down, tummy in, and just stretch. And take a deep inhale. Now look up, show the tailbone, arch your back. Good, look up. And breathe out again. Think about drawing the table down as you tilt the pelvis in and your head comes down. And feel how your back is widened and spread your shoulder blades. And as you inhale, you want to do the opposite too. You want to look up, show the tailbone, slightly arch your back. And again, breathe out. Think about articulating the spine as much as possible. Head looking down. Last one, inhale up. Now let's shift the weight backwards, like all the way down till we're sitting on our ball, stretching our arms forward, and relax it here. Breathe in and out. Now at this point, as you're really feeling that you're sitting on the ball, I want you to inhale to prepare, and as you breathe out, try to squeeze down on the ball even more, and do it with your pelvic floor muscles. And as you inhale, try to see if you can lift a little bit with your pelvic floor from the ball, and as you exhale, try to squeeze the ball with your pelvic floor as well. So that's a very, very small movement, but this is the best way I think you can feel more connected with the pelvic floor. As you lift up from the ball a bit, and as you breathe out, you're going to press against the ball a bit more. So try not to work with your buttocks or with your legs, just with the pelvic floor muscles. Inhale one more time and breathe out. Of course, if you need, you can open your knees out to allow room from your tummy. So it depends on your stage of your pregnancy. So just adjust whatever is needed for you. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly lift up again. And on all four, one more time. And our ball is between our ankles, and I really want you to press against the ball. This is another great exercise that you can really feel your pelvic floor engage as you squeeze against the ball and slightly release. You breathe in, breathe out. Squeeze against the ball and slightly release. Now keep your neck straight, so one long line between the top of your head all the way to your tailbone. Okay, so if you're here or here, try to flatten the back, neutral spine, looking down. Just squeeze the ball and release. Breathe out, squeeze. Feel that pelvic floor lifting. So it's a bit challenging because we're working against gravity here. And I'm going to show you an exercise after that. A little later, you can do against the wall. And now let's stretch right hand forward as we continue to squeeze the ball. So just one hand reaching far. Breathe out, squeeze, inhale, release. So just a bit of a balance here. And just two more. Release, last one. And let's bring the right hand down and shift sides. So stretch the left hand forward, squeeze the ball and release. Breathe out. Inhale, release. Tummy in. Good. And just two more. Tummy in, holding it there. And release. Last one. And bring the hand back. And if you need to go to the child pose position, bring your hands to the side, relaxing the shoulders and wrists a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Good. And let's slowly, slowly lift up. And let's lay down on the side. So again, if you're in a development stage of your pregnancy, you can use a pillow just for support for your tummy. So if your tummy is here and you want to support it, you can place a pillow below your tummy just for an extra support, or below your hip, whatever is convenient. If you don't need it, then you don't need it. You can put it aside. But just so you know, there are always options to feel more comfortable. And we're laying down on the side. So one leg on top of the other, flexing your feet. And the upper hand is more or less above, in front of our chest. And you can also rest your hand down, okay? So whatever, again, feels good for you. Now making sure you're not rocking backwards or too far to the front. So we're going to start lifting the leg up. So take a deep inhale. And as you breathe out, you want to engage the tummy pelvic floor and lift up. And inhale down. And breathe out. Inhale down. So again, if you need that support for your tummy, place a pillow or even a towel, anything to just kind of lift it up a little bit. Now try to keep the leg long as you lift up. Breathe out down. Inhale. Tummy in as you exhale. Good. And just two more. And last one. And let's keep the leg up in the air, making sure pelvis is facing to the front. So if you need, adjust yourself. Good, and just small circles to the front. Now keep the leg long as much as you can. Think about lengthening rather than just bending the knee. So try to keep your knee straight. Breathing it out. Good. Also think about circling from your hip, okay? Not from your shoulders, or I don't want your whole body moving with your leg. Try to really isolate that part. Just one more to the front, and let's take it to the back as well. If you need, take a stop, of course. If you can, continue. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now it's important to either flex, or if you want to prefer to point, you can point the foot, but just don't let it hang there. Want to keep the muscles activated. Just two more. And last two. And let's stay here if you can. If you need, take a break and join me. We're going to inhale to prepare, and as we breathe out, I want to bring the knee closer to our chest, more or less. And inhale, stretch. Imagine that you're kicking something away from the center. Breathe out. Inhale, stretch. So the knee is bending rather than bringing the heel to your buttocks. I want you to think about the knee towards your chest. Inhale, stretch. Breathe out. Inhale, stretch. Good. And exhale, bend. And again, think about the tummy and pelvic floor. Inhale, stretch. Just two more. Inhale, stretch. And last one. And stretch. And slowly bring the leg down. Good. And if you need to, you can relax and massage the area. We're working very gentle today, not too much. Now, if you're used to working out and you want a little bit more challenge, you can always add ankle weights or hand weights, and just to give you some extra challenge through the workout. And let's, from here, cross one leg over the other and open the hands out and just stretch. So feel the stretch all the way through your thigh, outer thigh, and try to reach as far as you can with the shoulder. I know it's hard if you have a big belly at this stage. And just inhale and exhale. Enjoy the stretch. Breathe in and out. Good. Just relax it here. And really use the breathing as well to relax the muscles. So take a deep inhale, but a longer exhale as you stretch and try to lower down to the floor, looking over the shoulder. Good. And from here, let's slowly roll over to our back. And if you want, you can use the ball or the pillow and place it between your knees. Now, you are allowed to lay on the back if you're pregnant, if it feels good for you. If it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. I do recommend not to be in one position for a long time. But if it does feel okay and you're feeling good, then you can do it, okay? Now try to really spread the entire spine on the floor, hands down, legs parallel, hip distance apart. Breathe in and out. And we have a ball between our legs, but you don't have to. My cat is here joining us. So shoulders down, looking up. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Try to expand your rib cage, tummy, chest. And now as you breathe out, I want you to bring the pelvic floor in as you bring the rib cage down and in and start pressing down against the ball. And inhale, slightly releasing the grip from the ball. And again, expanding your rib cage, chest, shoulders want to come down. And as you breathe out, think about like you want to close everything together. So the pelvis is coming up and in. The rib cage comes from the other side. Everything is really closed down and in as you squeeze slightly on the ball. Keeping your feet down. Breathe in. So as you see, my pelvis is kind of tilting as I inhale toward my knees and slightly lifting my upper back. And as you breathe out, the pelvis slightly tilts in towards your chest and my rib cage want to come down, like say hello, want to meet and squeeze the ball. And again, inhale, relaxing the shoulders. And as you breathe out, really focus on those pelvic floor muscles. So they don't have to be too tight as well. You just want to engage and activate them. Inhale. And breathe out. And let's stay here with that engagement of our tummy and pelvic floor. And just keep pressing against the ball with both knees in. Breathe in and out. Focus more on the exhale as you squeeze. You're going to feel your inner thighs working. Hands to the side for support. Breathe in and out. Good. Just 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and slightly release it here. Good. We can take the ball for now, or you can place it below your foot as well. And if you don't have the ball, then just do it without, okay? It's all the same. One leg down on the floor, foot, really feel how your toes are spread on the mat with the other foot. Hands are for support, head down. And as we inhale, we're gonna stretch the leg like we slide the leg down on the mat or roll the ball. And as you breathe out, I want you to bring the knee back, but do it not from the knee, but rather from like your pelvic floor, pulling your knee back. And inhale, stretching the leg as far as you can. And as you breathe out again, tummy and pelvic floor are lifting, and so the leg want to come back. Inhale. Now nothing else moves. Really try to isolate the movement as much as possible. So keeping the other knee in place, and just stretch and breathe out. And as you exhale, I want you to try and spread the entire spine on the floor, the lower back as well. Feel how your spine is long and stretched. And just last one. And stretch and breathe out. Good. And let's switch sides. So place the other foot either on the ball, or I'm going to show you to now on the floor, so you can do it without a ball. So one leg down, but we're starting both legs bent. Inhale, we're going to slide the leg down. And as you breathe out again, pelvic floor and tummy are lifting the leg back, and bend the foot and bend the knee and bring the foot back. Inhale, stretch. Breathe out, tummy, pelvic floor engaging, and lift. Now try to relax the shoulder and try not to lift from the shoulder. Be minded. What is your body doing at this point? Is your knee want to open out to the side and bring it back? And really focusing on the movement of your leg. Inhale, stretch. And as you breathe out, try to really slide the leg all the way on the floor. And last one, inhale, stretch. And as you breathe out, tummy in and bring the leg back. Good, and release it here. You can drop the knees from one side to another, just to relax a little bit. Good, if you're okay, keep laying on the floor. Let's breathe in and out and lift one leg at a time to a 90 degrees angle. If you don't feel convenient with your both legs lifted, then you can do the same on the floor, okay? So take a deep inhale to prepare. And as you breathe out, think about tilting the pelvis in, lifting one leg up to a tabletop. Inhale again, and breathe out. Now let's add the other leg. So both legs are lifted to a tabletop, 90 degrees angle, okay? So don't be here, and try to keep your knees just above your hips. So not too far, because then your muscles are gonna work. Okay, if you need, find a spot comfortable, hands down. Take a deep inhale, we're gonna start the side to side. So we're gonna shift the leg to one side as we're lifting the other pelvis up, but not too far down, because you want to lift the back. So breathe out again from the tummy like we did before. You want to engage the tummy, pelvic floor, and bring the knees back to the starting point. Okay, inhale to the other side, shift the leg, and as you breathe out, work from the tummy and bring it back. If you're really working from the tummy, you're going to feel it really well, how everything is engaging, tummy in. So really don't work with the shoulders. Try to relax the shoulders down to the mat. As you breathe out, bring the knees back. Good. Inhale and breathe out and continue. I'm just going to show how it is. A modified position. Inhale with our feet down, and breathe out. So you can do the same with feet on the floor if you find the other one challenging. And as you breathe out, lift. And if you can, continue with feet up. Just one more to each side. Breathe out, tummy in. And last one. And breathe out. And slowly, slowly bring the legs down. Good. And if you need, take a stretch. Stretch your hands, stretch your legs. Good. And let's bring our feet together. And let's lift one leg at a time as well and hold it here. Or hold it on the sole of your feet and rock. So rocking like a baby. This is also a great exercise for our hips, opening the pelvic floor. Good. And you can just rock from side to side, or really open the legs a bit more and try to rock, but not fall too far. So just enjoy the movement, play with it a little bit. Relaxing our back. So just hold whatever is convenient. If it's here, it's okay. Just try to keep your knees open and relaxed. Good. And slowly, slowly bring your legs down and through the side. Let's roll over to the other set for the legs. I'm just going to turn to the other side so you can see me, but you just roll over to the other side of the legs. Lay down on the side. If you want, you can hold your head with your hand like this or stretch your arm and lower the head down, whatever. Again, is comfortable. And if you need a pillow to support your tummy, you can do so too. One leg on top of the other, flexing your feet, pelvis looking forward, upper hand is supporting. And take a deep inhale, lift the leg up. And as you breathe out, think about pressing the air between the legs and lower the leg down. Now keeping the leg long and active. Good. Inhale up. Breathe out down. Inhale up and down. My cat is playing with my hair. Really convenient. Inhale and lift and breathe out down. Let's do just 2 more. Don't forget to engage your tummy as you exhale. And let's keep the leg up in the air, more or less pelvis height, and small circles to the front. So nothing else moves in the upper body. Really try to stay focused on just the leg circling from the hip. Small circle, it doesn't have to be a big circle. And let's 1 more circle to the front. And let's take it the other way around as well. And if you need a rest, then take a rest. If you need to breathe a bit more, you can do so. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keeping the leg long. Just 2 more. Last one. And let's keep the leg in the air. Again, if you need, take a break and join me. And let's breathe in to prepare. And as you breathe out, I want you to bring the knee closer to your chest. And as you inhale, think about lengthening and pressing against an imaginary wall and stretch. And breathe out. Inhale, stretch. Hello, that's it. And stretch. And breathe out. Good. I'm sure you're feeling your outer thigh working. This is great. Inhale, stretch. Let's do just 2 more. Inhale, stretch. So we don't have to work fast on too many repetitions. If you do it right, and let's bring it down and relax it here. If you do it precisely from the right movement, then the work is amazing. You're really getting into those deep muscles. And relax your thigh a little bit. Good. Let's cross the upper leg above the lower leg. Open your hands to the side and stretch it here. So take a deep inhale and exhale and try to relax your shoulders down to the floor. You may find that one side is a bit more stretching than the other. That's okay, no problem with that. Inhale through the nose and exhale and try to relax those muscles a bit more and reach down to the floor if you can. Look over the shoulder. So really just try to enjoy the stretch. I mean, you might feel a bit of a stretching pain. That's fine, but if it's too much, then don't overdo it. Take a deep inhale again and breathe out. Relax it here, relax the thigh. Good. And let's bring both knees to the side and slowly, slowly take your time. Lift up through the side, always through the side. Good. From here, we're going to sit down on the floor, legs parallel, hip distance apart. We're going to work a little bit on our abs. So we're going to stretch our arms forward, shoulders down. If you need, you can hold behind your knees, keeping your back straight so don't curl your back. Lift up. Imagine someone is pulling from the top of your head. Hands to the front. Take a deep inhale. And as we exhale, I want you to think about engaging the tummy pelvic floor, rounding the back like a C shape. And our hands are want to reach forward. Now keep your toes down. Don't lift your toes up. Chin up. And as you inhale, like someone is pulling you with your hands, and lift up. Let's do it again. Breathe out. Tummy in. Bring the belly button like you want to bring closer to your spine. Inhale, lift. Good. And breathe out. Go as low as you can, always to lift yourself back up again. So if you feel that you're going too low and it's hard to lift up, then lift yourself a little bit higher. Don't go as low. Inhale. Now try to keep your knees parallel. Don't bring them closer together. And rounding the back, shoulder blades apart. And inhale, lift. Just 3 more. Breathe out. Tummy in. Keep your chin up. Inhale, lift, toes down. Breathe out. And up. Last one, we're going to stay low here. Breathe out, tummy in. And let's twist to the right. Hello. And breathe out to the center. And let's twist to the left. Hello. And breathe out to the center. And inhale, lift up. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, round the back, tummy in, pelvic floor engage. Everything is really tight in. And let's inhale to the right. And as you breathe out, tummy in, lift to the center. Inhale to the left. Now make sure the knees do not move. Stay in the same position. Keeping the form. Inhale, lift. One more time. Breathe out. And twist. Breathe out to the center. And other side. And back. And slowly, slowly lift up. And let's place the hands behind the back and relax it a little bit here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's stretch both legs. Stretching too. Let's stretch both legs to the front. And we can place our hands in front of our chest, or if you want, to the side. Making sure that however you sit, again, don't arch your back. We want to stay up and long and tall. So if you're okay with this position, you can do it here. If you need, bring your hands to the side, more or less like a spider position with your fingers. We're going to work on the quads a little bit. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, I want you to lift one leg up. But when you lift, think about lengthening and lifting. So if you see that movement that I'm doing, you want to lengthen and lift rather than, okay? So think about a lot of lengthening, but you don't have to lift too high as well, okay? So ready? After this long introduction, inhale. And as you breathe out, lift and down and lift and down. Again, if you need the support here, that's fine. If you need to bend one leg for better support, that's also okay. Whatever works for you. As long as your back stays straight, almost not moving, and really working from the quads where you should. Try to keep your feet pointed and also work from the tummy. Tummy is supporting your back, right? Let's do just 3 more. Don't drop the leg. Bring it down. Last one. And let's switch legs. If you need to adjust a little bit, and you can do so now. Inhale to prepare. And as you breathe out, lift up and bring it down with control. Up and down with control. Think about lengthening and lifting as much as you can. Away from your center. Breathe in. Good. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one. And relax it here. Good. Shake your legs a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Good. And let's come back to our abs again. And this time I want you to lay down like you're laying on the beach. If you need a support maybe from the back as well, you can place the pillow again. If not, then you can stay here, but don't sink down to your shoulder. Try to keep your chest open, look into the front. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to start to lift one leg at a time. So take a deep inhale to prepare. And as you breathe out, you want to bring the rib cage and pelvic floor in. And lift one leg up and bring it down. Let's switch legs. Inhale, now the other leg. Lift, inhale down, breathe in, breathe out. Now try not to flare out your ribs. I want you to bring and collect your ribs in and up, breathe in. Good. You can either continue this, or if you want, you can add one leg at a time, okay? So we're going to keep one leg in the air, add the other, and lower the leg down and drop the other leg down, okay? Or you can continue the same. This is a little bit more challenging. Our tummy is engaged, supporting us. So if you find this challenging, just continue with one leg at a time. Breathe in and out. Now make sure you're not here, right? You're going to lift your shoulders up. So you really should focus on your body, what's going on. And now let's keep the leg up. So both legs are lifted. Let's tap the legs down and breathe out, lift. So we're starting with both legs up. Inhale down, breathe out, lift. If you find this challenging, then go one level back. So just continue with one leg at a time, like before, okay? If you find this okay, you can continue this. You might feel your back working, so make sure your tummy is in, supporting the back. And just 2 more. Inhale, tap it down, breathe out. Now you don't have to reach all the way down if you cannot do it. And up. And slowly, slowly bring it down. And you can rest all the way to the floor and stretch your hands and legs again. And breathe. Good. Stretch your tummy. Inhale and exhale. Relax it here. Good. And you can place your hands to the side and just drop the legs to one side. Look over the shoulder. Stretch the side a little bit. The obliques. And then switch to the other side. Look over the shoulder as well. Before we lift up, I do want to show you another exercise you can do against the wall. So if you have a wall nearby, or maybe also you can place your legs on a chair. I'm just going to turn. This is really good for the pelvic floor muscles, because at this position, when you're elevated, when your feet are elevated, then the pelvic floor is drawn down. So you don't have pressure with your inner organs on your pelvic floor muscles. So your pelvic floor is relaxing. Not my cat, but the pelvic floor is. So you can just place your legs here and make sure your knees are above your hips. So adjust yourself as you need. And if you want, you can also place a pillow below your buttocks. If it's more comfortable, you can lift yourself a little bit higher. Legs are parallel, hip distance apart, hands to the side. Take a deep inhale. And as you breathe out, try to tilt the pelvis in and press against the wall. And it's almost lifting the buttocks a little bit. And relax. Okay? And again, breathe in and breathe out. Tummy in and engage pelvic floor and slightly lifting the buttocks up. Your feet are really pressing against the wall. Try to keep your feet same line as your knees. And for the next one, we're going to lift the buttocks up to the pelvic curl. Inhale and exhale. So press against the wall and start lifting the buttocks as much as you feel comfortable. Inhale, exhale, slowly, slowly come down. If you need, you can lift your legs a little bit higher. Breathe in and out. Engage the tummy, pelvic floor, lift up. So you're staying on your shoulder blades on the mat. And slowly, slowly come down. You might feel a bit more pressure on your neck or your upper body because we are lifting our legs. So do whatever is convenient. If you don't, you can only lift just a little bit and place it down. Tummy in, make sure the rib cage are in as well. Slowly come down. Let's do just one more. Breathe in and breathe out. And slowly, slowly, as you inhale, come down and relax your legs. And you can shake them a little bit because you're working on your quads as well. And always through the side, drop your knees down and slowly lift up again to a sitting position. And again, you can sit on the pillow if you want. Hands to the side. Sorry, knees, legs bent. And we're going to start working on our arms a little bit. So inhale, lift now with the arms to the side, shoulders down away from your ears, tummy in and long back. And we're going to start just pressing the air down, breathe in and out. Good. It's important to have strong arms, especially when lifting a baby. If it's your firstborn, then you will see that you will hold the baby a lot. You will get stronger if you don't mean to. So strengthen that area, all the shoulder area, the arms. It's really important. Breathe in and out. So come prepared as much as you can. Just pressing the air down. I think my cat wants to attack me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's switch the palms up now. So continue. Imagine that you have 2 balls in your arms, maybe 2 babies, and you're just holding them, putting them to sleep. Yeah, here you go. He loves when I do that. Breathe in and out, tummy in, shoulders down. Excellent. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And let's flip again our hands and now cross one hand to the front. Sorry, crossing our hands to the front. Inhale, open back. And try to bring the shoulder a bit together. And breathe out. Inhale. Of course, if you need a rest, if you feel it's too much tension, take a break and join me. Breathe out. Crossing the hands. Inhale, open. Inhale, open. Breathe out. Good. Just a few more. And cross. Inhale, open the chest. Breathe out. Cross. Inhale, open. And again. Good. Just two more. Inhale, open. Last one. Inhale, open, and bring the arms to the front. Flip those palms again, and let's bend the elbows. You want to bring your palms to your shoulders. Inhale, stretch. Breathe out. Now try to keep your elbows same height as your shoulders. If you like using hand weights, you can do so now as well. You don't have to. Also bottle water, just for an extra challenge. Breathe out. Inhale, stretch. Good. Shoulders down. Just a few more and we're done. Breathe out. Continue working on engaging the tummy and pelvic floor as you exhale. Now you don't have to work every day on the pelvic floor, but 3 times a week, that's great. Try to find time. You can do it everywhere. Maybe not when you're eating, but when you're driving, when you're cooking, when you're reading a book. Just think about engaging it as you exhale. Just 2 more with those hands. And stretch and relax. Good job. Shake, shake, shake your hands. Shake your shoulders a little bit. Shake everything. And let's grab one hand over our chest and look over the shoulder and just stretch it here. Breathe in and out. Same hand, bring behind your head. Try to reach behind the back and stretch the arm. Try to reach with the elbow to your ear. And relax, shake the hand, good. Let's switch. Grab the other hand, look over the shoulder. And same hand goes behind the head and grab the elbow with the hand. Try to bring it closer to your ear and stretch. Inhale and exhale. Good, and relax your hands again. Good, we're almost towards our end of our class. Inhale, lift the arms up, and now try to drop them down and just stretch. Now, wherever your tummy is allowing you to be, if you need to spread your legs a bit more to the front, and just try to lower the hands down and head down as well. But try to keep both sitting bones down on the floor. Just relax your chest, relax it here. Again, inhale and exhale down as far as you can. One more time, inhale, exhale down. And slowly, slowly roll up. Let's bring our hands behind our back, clasp them together and open the chest. And stretch, look up. Breathe in and out. And slowly lift up, and let's bring the hands in front of our chest. Grab one hand and curl the back now. At this point, I allow you to curl the back, tummy in, and really separate the shoulder blades. Head down, relax it here. And slowly, slowly lift up. And slowly, I want you to lift on both feet. Now, try to bring your heels down if you can, and try to keep your knees open. If you can, then keep your heels up. Try to bring your heels together and just open the knees out. And you can rock from side to side again, very gently. This again, great hip flexor stretch here. So rocking from side to side. If you need, place your hands down. It's like a frog position. Breathe in and breathe out. Just relax it here. Good. And let's slowly come down to a sitting position again. And you can bring your feet together. And knees down. And I want you just to hold your ankles. So you don't really need to grab your feet. Just hold your ankle. Try not to pull closer. And take a deep inhale and slowly try to bring the knees down. Relax a bit more. Again, breathe in and down. Good. And bring your feet a bit to the front, hands to the side. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, let's stretch to the side one more time. Try to keep the chest open and the hand over the head. And as you breathe out, tummy in, lift. And move on to the other side. Inhale, stretch. Oh my God, leche. You're killing my hand. And again, breathe in. No. Oh my God. And stretch to the other side. And again, inhale and stretch. Switch sides. Again, try not to lift the knee. Bring both sitting bones down. And as you breathe out, come back to the center. Cross your legs one more time. Take a deep inhale. Lift your arms up. Breathe out, down. And again, inhale, lift. Breathe out, down. And last one, deep inhale. Bring your arms over your head. Bring them together. And as you breathe out, bring them to your heart. And thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the class. Have a great day. Take care.